this is probably going to be one of the quickest Whalers corners I ever do ever. Point blank, if you didn't watch the game, this is point blank how it went. Puck drop, Whalers are ready. It went 1-0 in the first minute. After that, it just seemed like the Whalers just had a win-win for the Gipper. Probably past that. It just looked like from the beginning, even before the puck drop, it just looked like the Whalers were, this is our home ice. You're gonna win. You're gonna have to start here. And 11, folks, listen to this: 11-2. I don't even think I've scored that much on a video game. 11-2. It's terrible. It's just absolutely terrible. Defense, it was just absolutely terrible. The Whalers just went old school, new school, in between school. I don't know where to be. I don't know where to end.
You know, to me, they've been playing so well since Christmas. I mean, I know you guys are out here all the time for people to come out here. But really, in the last month, to me, they've kicked it up a notch. If I'm not mistaken now, that's 17 wins in their last 18 games. And you know, more often than not, they're making it look so easy. But, you know, I remember talking to you about this a couple months ago. It all starts in their back end. When they're playing well in their defensive end, everything goes the other way, and you saw that tonight. You know, it creates the chances because you're seeing these defensemen make plays, and they get that forecheck going, and they just cycle that puck around. But you nailed it. From the drop of the puck tonight, from one line to the next line, you know, Nason and Uvera and Raquel started the tempo, and then the other line comes out, and they get the goal a minute and 12 into the game. I mean, just utter domination tonight. There's nothing else you can say. You're right. There's no words for it. How many ways can you talk about domination? It was a great way to start the playoff.
What's scary if you haven't been following the Whalers, not only have they been on a winning streak, it's bad enough for a team if you're coming in to face a team that has a hot goalie. Now, there's another thing if you're coming in to face a team that has two hot goalies, and everybody's got a little spark in their skates every time they hit the ice. I don't know what kind of warm-ups they've been doing lately, but keep that going. I don't know what anybody's been eating for breakfast or lunch. You need to keep that going. With a streak like this, and the way how you playing, everybody's talking about Miami and their little basketball streak going on, but I can say from a fan point, this has got to be a little bit more precious, a little bit more precious to a fan to see a team like the Whalers who show up every year. And it's not forget, folks, the Whalers have the record with the Wings for making the playoffs in consecutive years. Let's not get that twisted. You're not talking about they make the first seed, second seed. They've made every seed, but they made the playoffs. This is a team that a lot of people have looked ifs about. Can we go past the first round? Can we get to the second round? Right now, you play game by game. But if you're the Whalers, you look at this game and you step that on the door and you say, all right, that's one game. Got a buttload to go.
Yeah.
Got a buttload to go.
Well, and they got to be back in this building. I mean, my goodness, in 21 hours from now. And that's the mentality that they're taking. You nailed it. One game at a time. One thing I've noticed about this team, and I'm sure you guys have seen it if you've come out here, and I know you guys have, the chemistry on this team is awesome. These guys like each other. Yes. And it shows. They like each other, and they celebrate one. Hey, this guy gets a goal. I mean, the reaction tonight when a veteran defenseman, Nick Melissa, was named the #1 star, the guys were loving it. You know, they were celebrating when Vincent Trocheck, won the scoring title the other day because it's a team accomplishment, and that's the way this mentality of this club is right now.
You just said the player that I think came into the locker room. Trocheck came into the locker room. Everybody kind of knew he was good, but nobody knew how of a team player he was since he's been on the team. The Whalers have kind of hit their stride. And let's not forget, somebody got welcomed into the 50-goal club for the season, and then starts off the playoffs here with a hat trick. And then if you look on the board, he had some assists that go along. What is he like right now? He's playing like he's LeBron James of hockey right now. You know he's going to get his points. You know he's going to get his assists. Defense, you got to kind of say how many points can we give him 2 goals and then stop him from assists? But you can't do it.
Yeah, you nailed it too. He's a guy, you always admired him when he was a member of the Saginaw Spirit. You always knew how quality of a player he was. I don't think you realize how good he is until you watch him. When you see him in your uniform, he doesn't stop. His engine, there's no running out of gas because there's reserve tanks of fuel and everything. He doesn't stop, and when you don't stop, you make things happen, and that's what's happening for Vincent Trocheck right now.
Well, if you look at it, Whalers get a goal off his hard work, dedication, and then he gets the assist to go with it. Come on.
Yep. That's the way it's going right now. I think he finished with 5 points tonight, but they'll be the first to tell you this is only one game. They want to get her done again tomorrow night.
They have to get it done.
Yep.
And hopefully, once again, we'll be this excited because it's not every day you get to put on your hard hat, go to work, and work is this easy. I mean, work today was easy. I was looking up and I was seeing the Whalers that could not play today, and they were kind of just looking around like, can we go down there, put our uniform on, and get a couple goals? I mean, really, if you didn't watch the game today, Comcast is probably going to do a repeat of it, but it got to the point where I looked at the goalie and thought I had to think if the goalie was actually in the net, and true enough, he was. But once again, this is another edition of Whalers Corner. You can always follow the Whalers. You can go to Whalers.com, follow your favorite players. You can even see them on Comcast. They are on Comcast. Mm-hmm. They do come on, so you can sit at home with your popcorn, your lazy boy chair, order a $5 piece, get a $5 pizza and watch your Whalers play their hearts out on this ice. Or you can come and bring your family to the game. Also, our show is also brought to you by Detroit Snob. You can also go to DetroitSnob.com. I'm a snob for every team that's in this city. I'm a true snob. And the way how the Lions went out the offseason, the Tigers looked this season, the Pistons will actually be Miami. That makes me, I'm a snob, I'm a Whalers snob, too. You can't tell me anything about my Whalers. You can't. So you can go to snob.com and look at, how you can support your favorite team or your city your city. And we want to thank you again for tuning in and watching us again on Whalers Corner. Once again, today's score was Whalers 11. What was the other team's name again? Sarnia Sting. I didn't know if we were actually playing the team today. I thought it was a warm-up game. But they had 2 goals, and they got lucky with the 2 goals at that. So we'd like to thank you again. This is another edition of Whalers Corner.